How's it going, subscribers? I need your help to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time so I can live stream my daily trades. Help me get 1,000 subscribers for our live stream trades. Thank you for the support. Big movements in Gritstone Oncology Incorporated stock price on Tuesday, moving 198.80% between high and low. Updated on January 19, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since December 14, 2020 gained 630.16%. The Gritstone Oncology Incorporated stock price gained 248.51% on the last trading day, Tuesday, 19 January 2021, rising from $6.39 to $22.27, and has now gained 4 days in a row. It will be exciting to see whether it manages to continue gaining or take a minor break for the next few days. During the day, the stock fluctuated 198.80% from a day low at $7.52 to a day high of $22.47. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 447.17% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, and, in total, 69 million more shares were traded than the day before. In total, 69 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.55 billion. The stock has broken the very wide and strong rising the short-term trend up, and an even stronger rate of rising is indicated. For any reaction back, there will now be support on the roof on the current trend broken at $6.63, a level that may pose a second chance to hit a runner. According to Fan Theory, $8.54 will be the next possible trend top level and thereby pose a resistance level that may not be broken at the first attempt. Signals and forecast. The Gritstone Oncology Incorporated stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at $8.19 and $4.49. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, December 28, 2020, and so far it has risen 501.89%. Further rise is indicated until a new top pivot has been found. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Volume is rising along with the price. This is considered to be a good technical signal. Support, risk and stop loss. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and given the right condition the stock may perform very badly in the next couple of days. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $14.95 between high and low, or 198.80%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 46.00%. The Gritstone Oncology Incorporated stock is extremely overbought on RSI 1497. Normally this may pose a good selling opportunity, but since the stock has broken the trend up, the chance for a major correction due to high RSI is very small, as the stock will find support at the trend broken. Our recommended stop loss, $21.59, minus 3.06%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. The RSI 14 is 97 and this increases the risk substantially. There is a buy signal from a pivot bottom found 14 days ago. Is Gritstone Oncology Incorporated stock a buy? Gritstone Oncology Incorporated holds several positive signals, but we still don't find these to be enough for a buy candidate. At the current level, it should be considered as a hold candidate, hold or accumulate, in this position whilst awaiting further development. Current score, 0.000. Predicted opening price for Gritstone Oncology Incorporated of Wednesday, January 20, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 20, 2021. Current price $17.42. GRTS has a current value of $1.65 per share, compared to a price of $22.27 per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV very poor. RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. GRTS has an RV of 0.08, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS. Poor. RS is an indicator of risk. GRTS has an RS of 0.53, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT. Excellent. RT analyzes a stock's price trend. GRTS has a relative timing of 2.00, which is excellent on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST very good. VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. GRTS has a VST rating of 1.28, which is very good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety, and timing. Stop price, $8.68. Stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. GRTS has a stop of $8.68 per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. C. Comfort Index. Poor. C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. GRTS has a C of 0.50, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. C is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. GRTS has a forecasted earnings growth rate of -7.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very poor. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. GRTS has a forecasted EPS of -$2.40 per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, price-to-earnings ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. GRTS has a PE of -9.28. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 63.90. A. Earnings yield. A reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. GRTS has an A of -10.78%. This is below the current average of 1.56% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to PE ratio. GRTS has a GPE rating of -0.75. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in division. GRTS does not pay a dividend. Dividend yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. GRTS does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DI equals 100x, div/price. It is useful to compare DI with A. If DI is not significantly lower than A, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, dividend safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. GRTS does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and A levels that are much higher than DI. DG, dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. GRTS does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG Vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DI, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. GRTS does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety, and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. VGVAL. VGVAL is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. GRTS has an VGVAL of 501,532 shares traded per day. Percent volume. Percent volume reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the VGVAL. Percent volume equals volume, VGVAL, VGVAL, 100. GRTS had a percent volume of 13,749.55% on Tuesday, January 19, 2021. Percent PRC. GRTS price changed 248.51% from the prior day's closing price. Sales. GRTS has annual sales of 3 million. Sales growth. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. GRTS has a sales growth of -5.00% per year. This is very poor. Sales per share, SPS. GRTS has annual sales of 8 cents per share. Price to sales ratio, PS. GRTS has a PS of 295.37. Shares. GRTS has 47 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization. GRTS has a market capitalization of $1,054 million. Business sector. GRTS has been assigned to the drug business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group. GRTS has been assigned to the drug, biomedical/genetic, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.